Hey everyone, welcome back to Sitting on the Floor with yours truly. I need to work fast because this daylight is leaving us fast, so let's go. Um, March. What a freaking month. Let this be an idea of how my month was. Okay, now I'm about to be all dramatic, but this part, the drama is warranted. I'm not filming on my camera. I'm filming on my computer because my camera broke. It's going on a vacation with Ava's brother, who in my head is a tech whiz, and so hopefully he can fix it. But as of right now, my Digicam is, and obviously I'm heartbroken. Like I could get into it, but as of right now, I'm upset. But I'm doing the video on the computer to kind of keep the shitty quality going. I don't know. I don't know. I just ate a really yummy falafel bowl, and it's spring break, so I'm in a great mood. And I'm gonna go on a little walk after this too. 'Cause I haven't been out of the house yet. Let's talk about my things. So my favorite albums for you guys, it's gonna be Chocolate and Cheese by Ween. Ween's new to me. Thanks, Ori. I love them. And that was a great album. And I also like their song Tried and True from their other album. Once again, I wish I could like edit something in here to give you a snippet, but I remember I Forgot by Yasmin Hadmari. Gorgeous. A gorgeous album. And then Debut by Bjork, but live, because trust, we all know I know Debut regular, but the live version was awesome. It's so much different than just regular Debut. I loved it. And with this album challenge that I'm doing, trying to listen to one every single day, um, like it was nice to have something a little bit familiar. I appreciated that. Media, I'm still reading the same book, but it, whoa, I did read one book, Alexander and the Not So Good, Terrible, Nasty, Naughty Day. I found it on the ground and I read it. I remember reading it in my childhood, but I didn't like remember exactly what happened. And it was a hoot and a holler. Guys, I definitely have been looking at myself the entire time and not you guys. Hi. Hey. That book was funny. The motif is wherever you go, there you are. I loved it. Here's my little picture that I made based off of it. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of doodling. It's gonna take a second before I get there. Just one more second. This is my doodle based off of it. It says, I want to go to Australia, and then it says, bad days are still bad in Australia. If you know, you know. I finished Arrested Development yesterday. Um, fifth season kind of tanked, to be honest, but as overall, I really enjoyed the show. And then for movies, I watched Secretary rewatched with Anna. Yeah, awesome. To celebrate, I'm gonna throw away my dying orchid. And I watched Paprika, which I actually have a lot of thoughts about if I maybe said them on a letterbox. I don't really know. It was really good, really interesting. I loved the aesthetic of it and the premise of it, but it was so confusing. I definitely need to rewatch, but even for like a first watch, it doesn't feel like it should be that confusing. But also it's hard because it was dreams, and also I did not fuck with their disability representation at all. At all. That was no good. Um, all of my events. I have a lot here. I did sexy bingo with my friend Teddy, and it was awesome. And I won awesome things. That feels like 10 years ago. March was really, really long. Um, then I had my Friday the 13th cocktail party, and it was awesome. It was literally awesome. I had so much fun. There was more people than my January one, and it was gorgeous. I'm surprised everyone fit in our living room, and we did like Friday the 13th things like Light as a Feather and Bloody Mary, and I really loved it. And Anna, Len, and I made 68 deviled eggs for it. Mhm. Then I went to Ori's St. Patty's Day party, and that was also so fun. I got visited by my mom and my dad this month, and my brother. Let's go. Let's actually go. Um, I've been in a research study for this whole entire month, which I think is a part of the reason why this month has felt like 1 million years long because I'm there every single day. They're gonna pay me for it, but like, oh my god, it's been so freaking long. Because do the math, I'm getting paid $200 for it, but I'm getting paid $10 an hour. So I've been there 20 hours throughout the whole entire month, but I only go in for 45-minute increments. So by the time I'm like thinking of going there, and then I'm there, and then I leave, it's just like such a headache. But it was kind of interesting actually. Shit, I'll explain it. It was the first day I did it. It felt like they were doing a personality test, which I thought was interesting given that it was a cognitive study test. But they were actually tricking me, and they told me that cognitive tests don't work. Um, but actually cognitive tests do work to improve cognitive function, and they were seeing if like your personality, how you are as a person, affects your ability to do cognitive tasks and whether or not you get results from it. So that actually was interesting. I had two more sessions. But it was interesting enough. I don't want to talk about any more. I don't. Played a lot of Minecraft this month. You know what they say about March, Minecraft March. A curse befell the Polchuk family, and my dad had to get his hernia fixed while simultaneously getting his appendix removed, and my baby brother got rejected from college. Ivan, there's no way you watch these, but I'm really sad about it. And I feel very bad for him, but I know he'll figure it out and do something awesome and make $1 million as an engineer. Um, I had Anya and Tessa, who's Tessa? Tessa's birthday party, and it was awesome. We went to the mouse shop and had fun together. um, and then literally half of the stuff was literally just this last weekend. Went to FK Twigs, and it was so good. I'm really full of energy, guys. Hope that's okay. It was so like 8 of my like all-time favorite songs ever are of hers, and all of them were played, and I was literally jopping, literally, like, full on performance, like, duh, but, like, still, the entire time, like, dancers, like, absolutely giving it with choreography the entire time. She was on the stripper pole. It was a beautiful show. Her voice couldn't have been more beautiful. She had this beautiful monologue about the last time she was in Minneapolis meeting Prince. Whoa. And it was so amazing. I am so happy I went. Um, and then the next day, that was Minneapolis. Then we went to the protest there, and it was crazy how many people were there. It was really awesome. Um, saw Bruce Springsteen, Tim Walz, Bernie Sanders, Joan Baez, and a couple of other prominent people, and it was really an awesome thing to be a part of. And then I had a cocktail party in Minneapolis. Made a bee's knees cocktail for the other one because I was making up for February because I didn't have time in February to do one. Friday the 13th was powdered tea that I made very, very, very strong. Bee's knees reports were also that it was way too strong for a couple of people. No comment. And then, guys, wait, I got my belly button pierced. Imagine that it cost so much money, but I was peer pressured. Everyone else was getting ones. I decided to get one, so um, that's like half joke, half not. I think that if I had been by myself, I would have been like, "Oh, I'll wait to get it somewhere else." But literally everyone, we it was a big group of friends. It was Aaron, Bree, Jaden, Ava, Avika, and me, and we all got a piercing or a tattoo. So I was like, "I'm gonna get it," like, 'cause I love that I have the association of getting it with everybody, and also this piercer, like, she knew what she was doing, and I was like, "That's." that's worth it. I had gotten a lot of piercing advice I'd never got from any other piercer, and she also gave me, like, the spray. So, it was definitely worth it, and I'm really, really happy I got it. And then I went to Eau Claire until Aaron was able to pick me back up, come back to Madison, and it was a really beautiful time. I met all of Ava's friends, and everyone was so awesome, and it was really fun to be able to spend time with Ava. Ava, if you're watching this, yeah, basically that. And now let's get into my overarching thoughts. I always think I'm gonna like try and like put down my thoughts throughout the month, and that never ever happens. But here's what I remember. Down in the dumps. I did not feel good for a majority of this month. I actually felt piss poor mental health wise. Oh my god. I felt like I regressed to being in 7th grade. It was a lot. And I'm really glad that the past like 2 weeks I've been up and coming because it sucked. It obviously sucked. And I think in the last video I was like, oh, I haven't felt this way and it's like so long I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking back about it and looking through my journals, and that's just like not true actually. I just think I'm a person that when I'm feeling something, I'm like, this is the only thing I've ever felt. And so when I had just been coming off of my high of being like literally the happiest person ever, I was like, I'm always happy. How am I now sad? But that's not true. But that did last a little bit longer than I'm used to. And I'm now doing my homework that I was really behind on, and that's making me feel a lot better as well. Ugh, I don't really know what my problem is. I don't really know. And that isn't that always how it sort of goes. Yeah. Feeling like a mess is my next comment. Yeah, guys, like feeling like a mess, like a piece of shit. That was March. Um, uh, I am taking 17 credits next semester, which is like gonna be a lot, but it's so I can graduate early. That's confirmed. That was another March thing. And last semester, I like actually did really well having a heavy course load because I knew that like I didn't have time to fuck around. When I have time to fuck around, you give me an inch, I take a mile. I have all I'm doing right now is fucking around and not doing things that I'm supposed to. So I'm really glad I had my little fun portion of spring break today. And for the next few days, I'm literally on lock. I'm never having fun again. Not to lie, of course, but like today I was actually productive and thank God because I don't know like what my issue is, but like a mess. I for the study I was talking about, I'm still looking at myself. Sorry guys. This is why it's good for me to have my camera up. Whatever. Um for like the study one day, I just like looked at my calendar so I had another time in my head and I realized that I was supposed to be at the study when I was literally like looking at my calendar for it and I was at my house, like, that just, like, isn't who I am. I was just talking about whether I'm a type A or a type B person. I'm definitely, like, a type B person, but, like, I'm not type B in the sense where I'm like, "Oh, this is, like, affecting my quality of life." So, I'm really happy to have this break because it is needed. Okay, next comment is I don't feel like myself. Guys, I thought I'm feeling so good right now that I was like, "I have so many awesome thoughts to share." Um, yeah, I think I was feeling like a shell. I was looking at my face and I like wasn't recognizing my face. I was seriously guys, like I hope that this is like relatable and this vulnerability is nice. I'm kind of laying it out on the table. Okay, my next caption or thing, bullet point is returning to form this past week. I have felt better. I'm like a beautiful spring flower. But I am feeling better and I'm very, very happy about that. And I really genuinely think half of my problem was me not doing homework and being incredibly stressed. And now that I'm getting back on it, I think I'll be able to continue feeling better for a little bit. Next comment I have. Wait, guys. This is me looking like a mess. My underwear hanging out my jeans. I just need to show you something. I wrote that I'm the journaling queen, and that's what I am. I probably talked about this. Oh my god, none of my class started. Shh, shh. I probably have talked about this in another video that I'm literally like on journaling and whatever. Look at this. I started, oops, excuse me. This journal, January 11th. Look how much I have done. That's awesome for me. I'm really happy that I'm journaling. I probably had the same monologue last month, but my goal for my birthday last year was to journal the equivalent of a page for every single day of the year. And I'm going to hit that. I am going to hit 365 days of journaling. And I really have just been like continually ramping up how much I'm journaling. And I'm really, really happy I'm doing that because, sort of along the lines of me being a mess, I've been journaling like my thoughts so consistently that I'm looking back to the week prior and going, whoa, that's what I was thinking then, because I'm realizing that my mind changes so rapidly, and I'm just very happy that I'm journaling and capturing all my thoughts, 'cause I really think I'm gonna enjoy looking back on it when I'm older. And also it's just like this month while I was down the dumps, I had so many fun days and moments with friends, and that's all captured here too. I'm really good at capturing my not so good moments and the many, many beautiful moments in my life. And I just am really, really happy. And I can't believe I'm about to finish another journal. Probably gonna make an Instagram post about it, honestly. Um, okay, that was everything. All my little thoughts from in here. Thoughts for next month, April. Today is technically April, but thoughts for April. It's my birthday month. I'm gonna turn 21. It's gonna be awesome. And I can't wait. Baby of the front group is turning 21. And my birthday's on a Thursday. But I'm also kind of tempted on my birthday to go see Panchico because I can drink every single day. I can't go see Panchico every single day. I also really want to buy tickets to see Mannequin Pussy with and go with Ruth, and Ruth and I can get awesome. And we also this month, some friends and I bought tickets to go see Big Thief in August, which I'm really, really excited about. Um, and yeah, I think this month is gonna be very, very busy. I'm like already trying to plan my next cocktail party, and I don't know when it's gonna be. I don't know what cocktail it's gonna be. I don't know what's going on. And once this study is done, I have like Tuesday mornings free. I really want to get back on my volunteer game because my monthly goals, I've been doing everything besides volunteering. I volunteered in January, but I did it in February and March, and I want to hit my quota. It's important to me, and that's something I'm gonna work on. I also really, really want a mullet. Like an actual mullet. I don't know if that's gonna happen this month, but like my hair is getting long and something needs to happen with it. Also, look at these beautiful sticky notes that were in the sun. It's a progression. This was the one that was most outward facing. Then it was this one. And then it was this one that you can barely even see. But okay, guys, I think that's it for this video. I can't even take a picture of my floor. I could on my phone, but it doesn't have the same effect. So I'm probably gonna do a picture of something different. Or should I like try and do a thumbnail right now? Is that possible? I'm not doing that. I know I won't like it. But thanks for watching. I think I felt very high energy. My meal gave me strength, which is awesome. But then I was a little vulnerable. So I hope it wasn't too much whiplash and you enjoyed it. I'll see you next month. May 1st is definitely when I'm gonna be filming it. Cause I usually do it like after the actual month. And I'll be 21 and I'll have just went out for my birthday. It's gonna be an awesome next video. And hopefully it's on my camera and my camera is fixed. So yeah guys, actually I'm gonna say goodbye now. Thanks for watching. Bye, 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 bye.